Isabelle Pettey. I'm going to do the most girly topic that there is, and I'm going to talk about the evolution of makeup. For years, humans have tried to achieve chiseled facial features and increase their confidence through their definition of beauty. The Egyptians in 10,000 to 4,000 BCE were the first to use makeup. They developed kohl, which was basically eyeliner made of metal, soot, and animal fat. Kohl was believed at the time to protect the eyes from harmful rays of the sun, and since they lived in the desert, that was a big deal for them. In addition to living in the desert, they really strived for moisturized skin, and the more moisturized your skin was, the prettier you were. Copper and lead or mixtures were used to create the green and blue eyeshadow seen in this middle picture. In 3000 to 500 BCE, makeup was all over the world, according to the evolution of makeup throughout history by Tako. India discovered henna during this time period. China used beeswax and gelatin for nail stain, also known as nail polish, and only the elites were allowed to use silver and gold on their nails, and if you were caught using silver and gold on your nails and you were a lower class, it was shunned. Egypt was also discovering oils and perfumes to make them smell better, and Greece used chalk or lead as powder to create a grayish hue on their skin. And they also strived for a unibrow and used kohl and glued on animal furs to achieve that. 1 to 500 AD, hair dye was all the rage. Everyone wanted to have blonde hair. Paleness was also a sign of wealth, which meant you stayed inside a lot and weren't working on the farm. If you were working outside, however, you would drain your blood from your face to pale yourself. And also dark eyes were to help accentuate the paleness, so they would use kohl around the eyes. Rouge was used as blush, and in this picture over here is Alexander the Great, and he used kohl for aesthetic purposes as well as health reasons, again to keep the harmful sun rays out of his eyes and to keep the flies away. During the Elizabethan era England, 1560 AD, everyone was striving to look like Queen Elizabeth. You can tell in all three pictures. Red hair, pale skin, and a large forehead was what she had, and it was the beauty standard. They used vinegar and white lead mixtures to bleach their face, which was actually poisonous. They also, if that didn't work, would drain their blood as well. And they would shave their eyebrows to make the forehead look bigger. The Victorian era, 1850 to 1901 AD, was very similar to the Elizabethan era because of the light amount of makeup they wore. However, during the Victorian era, the makeup was seen as a poor moral character if you wore it. Queen Victoria herself set the beauty standards by having her flawless skin, and during this time, face masks were developed. People used oatmeal, honey, and eggs to make their masks. And seen in this picture, they would pinch their cheeks and bite their lips to look like they had makeup on. Flappers in the 1920s were the first to finally use makeup as a form of femininity. Dark eyebrows and eyes were achieved, and pouty lips were accentuated with dark lipstick, as stated in Makeup Through the Decades by Andrea Famin. They also wanted a youthful glow, so they would put ivory cream all over their skin. During this time, the movies were also booming, so the first ever makeup brand, Max Factor, was developed in the United States. Thin eyebrows and powdered blush were also used during this. The mod 1960s made a large emphasis on eyes. They would use white eyeshadow and kohl to create contrast on the eyes, as well as putting false lashes on the top and bottom of the eye to make them look larger. Nude lips were also put on so that it wouldn't distract from the eyes. We are finally in the 2000s, which we are all kind of familiar with. During this time, tan skin is the new rage and pale skin is out of the picture. Tan is seen as healthy and is better able to hide cellulite. Metallic and bold lips in the early 2000s were the rage, and pale eyeshadow continued into this era with neutrals. Thin eyebrows were also wanted until 2010, when thick eyebrows came back, and now everyone is very jealous. Okay, social media has had a whole new influence on the makeup community. It allows us to get techniques and styles from all around the world. YouTube, a place to upload and view videos of any topic, has made it easy to achieve makeup looks. Adrienne K. Nelson posted the first ever makeup tutorial on March 29, 2009, and paved the path for future beauty gurus. Kim Kardashian and Mario posted a video on a social media live stream in 2015 and introduced baking. James Charles, also the first ever cover guy, introduced men to the world of makeup. Makeup has gone through many phases throughout history and is still changing. Who knows what it will be turned into in a week from now. No matter what beauty one tries to achieve with these products, whether back in Egypt or in social media today, true beauty is always still found within.
How did you get into like researching the changes in makeup?
I love makeup, like big fan.